Brandon, what's wrong? It's just that it's been so long since I've done a review, I've missed any holiday episodes that I could do. I understand, but it happens. Is there anything that you did do this past holiday season that you're proud of? Well, yeah. I made a short film. It's called Call Center, and it's about a guy who starts his first night working for a call center from home, and he starts to get calls from someone he doesn't know who gets progressively closer to our main character's house as the short goes on. I think it turned out really well, especially considering that it was made basically entirely by myself, home alone at night. It would mean a whole lot if you guys could go check that out. It's called Call Center on my Ward Films YouTube channel. I will have the link to it in the description. But with that out of the way, let's get to this review. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Brandon, yeah, it's nearly the end of January. Yes. And you've decided that now you are going to go over a Christmas film. Yeah. Silent Night, Deadly Night is probably one of the prime examples of a cult classic. From what I can tell, it was not met with high praise when it came out, to put it very lightly. Nor do people really talk about it a lot anymore. Usually people reserve all of the talk for the sequel, Silent Night, Deadly Night 2, because it's been memed to death.
Garbage day! Huh? No!
But I don't want to talk about that one anymore. I want to talk about this one, the original Silent Night, Deadly Night. So, let's dive in and try to be fair. The film opens with a family taking a road trip for the holidays to visit Grandpa at a retirement home for Christmas. Oh, well, never mind then. I guess it does make sense though, because the holidays do kind of have a way of driving people absolutely batshit insane. And the fact that it's in Utah is just salt on the wound. Once they get inside, they try to talk to the old man, but are met with silence as he is a mute. Which is really unfortunate because I want to know how he got that stunning spray tan in there. You know what? This guy might be a genius. Think about it. Instead of your family just continuously asking you questions, wanting you to sum up the entire year that you've lived since they saw you last, and you just telling your Aunt Janet to buzz off and check on her fourth baby from her third baby daddy, you could just sit there, stare at a wall, and go completely silent. Nobody will talk to you. The parents and little baby Ricky go with the doctor to look at Grandpa's medical records, leaving this literal toddler alone. That's when Grandpa breaks his silence and scares the shit out of little Billy.
You scared, ain't you? You should be. Christmas Eve is the scariest damn night of the year. Santa Claus only brings presents to them that's been good all year. All the other ones, all the naughty ones, he punishes.
Grandpa goes back into his phony fugue state once the family comes back, Billy promising to his faker grandpa that he'll be good. On the way back home in the dark, Billy narks on Grandpa and his mom says that he's a crazy old fool, which means that his mommy is naughty. Meanwhile, a guy dressed like Santa holds up a convenience store and kills the cashier before driving away. The family runs into the robber as his car is broken down. Billy tries to tell his dad to leave him, but he doesn't listen. For his good deed, Dad gets shot to death and Mom is stabbed after Santa tries to, you get it. Billy watches all of this while hiding in the bushes, and his baby brother Ricky cries while still in the car. Fast forward 3 years, and we see Billy and Ricky are living in an orphanage. In class, Billy is told to show everyone his Christmas drawing, and it makes a classmate scream. Billy is told to show his drawing to Mother Superior. Now, are we sure that she was screaming in terror, or was she just overcome with excitement over Billy's sweet mullet? Hell yeah, dude. Business and party combo with that flannel to boot. This kid is sick beyond his years. And that's the power of childhood trauma, baby. We see the masterpiece Billy has made and he's sent up to his room for punishment. Sister Margaret tries to state the obvious that Billy will need serious help, and Mother Superior says that she will take charge of Billy personally, because the best way to help a troubled child with lingering trauma is a strong hand. Sister Margaret gets Billy to come outside to help build a snowman, and while he's making his way outside, he hears two people moaning loudly and spies on a couple doing the nasty, which triggers flashbacks of his parents being killed before Mother Superior punishes the horny teens. This whole thing, pretty much this whole movie, could have been avoided if those two just weren't so damn loud. You gotta be aware of your surroundings at all times. And it's a rookie move. Everything that happens from now on is their fault. Mother Superior comes to punish Billy next, and Ricky tries to defend his brother from another kid.
In that case, that's what's wrong. No, he's not! Take it back!
Hold on. That's supposed to be Ricky? Because he was an actual infant when his parents died 3 years ago. So you're telling me that that kid is 3 years old? I may not be the smartest man, but I have a strong suspicion that that is not a 3-year-old boy. Billy tells Mother Superior that he didn't know what the two teens were doing. She responds by hyping up the idea of punishment to him and then spanks him for leaving his room. Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry. Wait. Or would it be sister? Or mother? Anyway, that night, Billy has a memory nightmare about his parents dying and runs out of the room, causing Mother Superior to tie his hands to the bed frame, and Sister Margaret sadly watches. What? Billy seems fine the next morning, and the two nuns talk about how he might be healed now. Healed enough that Mother Superior forces him to sit on Santa's lap, which causes Billy to knock the jolly coal out of St. Nick. This, in turn, causes Billy to be punished again with the worst thing imaginable. A freeze frame! 10 years later, one of the nuns gets Billy a job stocking shelves at a store. We then watch a nearly 3-minute-long montage of Billy working and developing a crush on a coworker. Trying real hard to get this up to feature length, ain't we? After being berated by a male coworker, Billy walks away and gets triggered by the sight of Santa and falls over. He tells the girl he likes that he's fine, but he very clearly is still tormented by everything relating to Christmas. He even has a dream about having sex with a girl, which ends with him getting stabbed in the ass by Santa. Mr. Sims, Billy's boss, makes Billy play Santa since the guy that they had can't do it. When a little girl is being difficult while sitting on his lap, Billy threatens to punish the girl, scaring the shit out of her. As the store closes for the day, Mr. Sims declares that it's
time to get shit-faced!
Later, after said shit-facedness can occur, Mr. Sims demonstrates how awkward holiday small talk can be.
Thinking about my parents.
Oh, good. That's fine. That's fine.
They're dead.
Oh.
Billy sees his rude co-worker sneak off with the girl he likes into the back room. He follows them and sees the guy try to, he's not taking no for an answer. Billy gets triggered again and finally snaps, deciding to punish the guy with what will be his signature battle cry.
You little cheese! Naughty!
Billy strangles him to death with Christmas lights. She hits Billy in a panic, so she also gets a taste of his ho-ho homicide. Mr. Sims comes to investigate and is intimately introduced with the back of a hammer for his troubles. Since Billy is a generous gift giver, his final co-worker gets stalked through the store as Billy recites Nightmare Before Christmas before he shows how good he's gotten at archery. Somehow. Right after he leaves, Sister Margaret, who was told that Billy was going to be the new store Santa by the rude co-worker in an earlier scene, I didn't show it, but I'm telling you now, shows up and discovers the bodies. We cut to two teens about to get holly and jolly on top of a pool table while the girl they're supposed to babysit is upstairs. Because even in one of the earliest entries in the slasher subgenre, the rules still apply. The girl leaves to let the cat in the house and is met with Billy's second catchphrase.
Punish!
He picks her up and impales her on the antlers of a mounted deer head. How Billy knew that she had done anything worth punishment, I don't know. Maybe just the slasher villain's sex alarm comes with every psychotic break. The guy discovers what happened and hits Billy in the face with a fire poker. He's in full murder mode now though, so he just brushes it off and chucks the dude out the window, who gets giant shards of glass through his face and torso, while Bunny? Bunny?
Bunny?
While Billy yells "punish" over and over. The little girl upstairs sees what she thinks is Santa and tells him that she's been good. As a gift, she gets a box cutter. What the fuck? Hey! What the hell is this? I specifically asked for a Teddy Ruxpin. I don't know what this is, but it certainly does not come with a fully illustrated picture book and a cassette that I can load into its spine so that it can tell me bedtime stories. You suck, Santa. I want to talk to your supervisor. Two cops are on patrol looking for Billy and see someone dressed as Santa sneaking into a house. They bust in, guns blazing, so not much has changed. That's good to know. And find that it was just a dad trying to surprise his daughter, ruining her Christmas. ACAB. We then see two young guys going sledding when two older boys show up and steal the sleds. The first bully starts down the hill, causing the lead bully to... Come again? I don't think I've been that excited about anything. Like, that is the sound of just pure happiness and Christmas joy. Can I hear it one more time? Okay, thank you. We can move on now. As the second bully slides down, he gets decapitated for making a noise only meant for the gods to understand. Sister Margaret is at the police station and is updated on Billy's murders. She realizes that he's making his way back to the orphanage. We see all the kids wildly opening their presents, and one kid takes the phone off of the receiver so the police chief can't call and warn about Billy. The kids then see Santa walking up and get excited, which stops their snowball fight. Which would really just be like a slushy mud ball fight with how little snow there is on the ground. Can you imagine a Christmas with so little snow? Thank God it's not like that up here in northern Kentucky. It was 70 degrees on Christmas, Brandon. Oh yeah. The police show up and shoot Santa twice in the back, killing him right in front of the kids. ACAB! But as it turns out, surprise! It wasn't Billy. It was one of the priests. Mother Superior, who is now in a wheelchair for some reason, is keeping everyone in the building while one of the cops searches the grounds. She tells Ricky, hold on, that's Ricky now? Because when we saw him last, and he was supposed to be 3 years old, he clearly wasn't. This is 10 years later. So you're telling me that that kid is 13? I'm sure kids look different now compared to back in the day. That is not a 13-year-old boy. I don't care what you try to tell me. Who is in charge of casting for this movie? Deborah and Marcia? I just want to talk to you guys. I just want to know if you've ever seen a child before casting this movie. Billy manages to kill the cop outside, and one of the kids lets him inside. Before Billy can kill Mother Superior, the police chief and Sister Margaret show up, and Billy is also shot twice in the back, making this the second Santa murdered in front of these kids in the past hour. As Billy dies, Ricky looks at all the adults and adopts his brother's catchphrase.
Naughty.
And that is the end of Silent Night, Deadly Night. You really gotta know yourself before you watch this movie. Cause like, is it good? No, not even, no, it's not. The performances are all stilted, wooden, and awkward. The writing is pretty much the same. But if you're like me and you like these corny ass old slasher movies, then you'll probably have fun with it. Because I did. Like, I don't see this becoming a regular, like, yearly Christmas watch or anything. Now, if you're not a fan of corny old slashers, then this isn't gonna be the one to sway you into being a fan. So if it's not your thing, then just go ahead and skip it. This is definitely a cult classic for a reason, and if you are like-minded with me, then I say go ahead and check it out. Have you seen Silent Night, Deadly Night before? If you have, let me know what you think about it down in the comments. Or, what is your favorite Christmas horror movie? It could be an old slasher like this, it could be something newer, whatever it is, let me know down below. Go ahead and check out my social media and my new short film call center. The links for all of that will be down in the description. But before you do anything, go ahead and hit that like and the subscribe so that I can see you guys next time.